Everlight, please. Bring these friends together. And she places her hand onto Laudna's chest and begins to whisper beneath her breath. And you watch as the silver begins to burn up. You watch as the glyphs begin to glow, this time golden at first, but then they fall to a pale white light, almost matching the coloration of Laudna's skin. As that light begins to brighten and brighten, the rest of the ambient light in the room begins to dim and dim, like all the focus is now pushed into the center where the body lies. For a moment, you watch the back begin to arc as the body begins to lift off the ground ever so slightly, her hair dangling past her shoulders and falling to the ground like a dark, unmoving waterfall. Here, the breath seems to almost leave the room as everyone holds it. Even Lady Vexalia across the way can't help but lean forward, focused, intent on this ritual. As Pike closes her eyes, finishes her prayer, and then opens them once more, that bright, pale silver light once again is now glowing out of her own eyes. As she speaks, her voice echoes, like numerous versions of her own voice are projecting and supporting what she says. As she shouts out into the space between you all, she says, Laudna, wherever you are, come back to us. Come back to your family. And without breaking eye contact with whatever distant space she's focused on, she reaches a hand out to whoever will take it.
Please, may I?
Yeah.
Laudna, I know I don't know you any better than the rest of the gang, but I know your history. You deserve to be more than a footnote in Delilah's story. There are people here who need you. They need your life. And your heart. I don't know what Bell's Hells will be without your darkness, Laudna. Or your light. Please, we don't want to leave anyone behind. Least of all you. We gotta get that blood flowing through your veins again. Please. Come back. And with his free hand, he sort of scooches forward on his knees and he starts trailing his hand down through Laudna's hair, and red poppies start to bloom all through her black hair, sort of wreathing her face.
Okay. So in that regard, I'll allow you to make either a persuasion check or nature, using the poppies as an anchor. Your choice.
Come on. As he prepares, you see Chetney take 3 chisels in between his knuckles, just in case that bitch comes back.
Nature. This is basically a straight roll. 11.
11. Okay. The threshold was 10. So that is 1 success for the ritual, which lowers the DC by 3 of the resurrection. As you finish the completion of the poppies and withdraw back to the space where you were sitting, or you can remain with your hand on her if you wish.
I'll stay by her side, holding Miss Trickfoot's hand.
Pike, still focusing forward, puts her other arm out, palm up, waiting for somebody else to step forward and join the ritual.
I'll take it, unless...
No, you're better at these things.
I won't actually take it because I feel like that would ruin the moment, so... I will, with my other hand gripping that coin, I will take her hand and I'll just whisper to her, Laudna, you might not have been, perfect, but you loved escargot and sashimi, and you loved Imogen. And I've always been told that a soul that loves at least touches perfection. You once said to me that the worst thing that ever happened to you has already happened. And now I can say that the worst thing that ever has happened to us has already happened. With you not here, it's really scary. And not the fun kind. Pike said that you might not want to come back, so I'm afraid we can't let you do that. So I'm going to cast compulsion on her and compel her to come back, if possible.
Okay. To that point, because it is that spell will be considered your entry for this skill check. So I will say the spell allows you to either choose intimidation, to compel in your own intimidating way,
Sure.
or to roll and just add your spell modifier, which is your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, I'll fucking fuck her up. Yeah, okay. Natural 1.
Yeah. Yeah. You know you saved my life, right? If you hadn't come into town when you did, I don't know how long I would have lasted. These last few years they've been everything. And through it all, through all the laughter and all the hardships, she was with you. She was choking you. If you come back, I don't know how you're gonna feel. I don't know if you'll feel free or if you'll feel empty. But I want you to know whatever hole she's leaving, I'll be there to help fill it, all right? I'll be there for you. I'm not gonna tell you to come back. I'm not gonna try to compel you to come back because that choice, Laudna, is yours now. No one gets to control you anymore, all right? Just know that I love you, and I'm here. And I'm gonna take Pate and I'm gonna put him on her chest.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Can I guide her?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Oh, no. Yeah. Nope.
Do you have a boat or no?
I used them both.
Okay.
Did you have the D4 for,
I did.
okay. What's the total?
It's a 7.
It's a 7? Okay. All the glyphs at once alight and then go dark as they both drift back to the ground. Cannot find my usual resurrection dice. I thought it was here.
That's silver dude, right?
Yeah, but sure, that's okay. I'll use this one. Use the kind of black purple, almost Laudna-esque
Seems fitting.
colors. Seems fitting.
Yeah.
Seems fitting. Okay. I'm going to take a picture of that.
Bleeding.
Oh no!
I'm so stressed. I got a nosebleed.
Oh,
my god.
Oh,
How appropriate.
okay.
Oh god.
A moment passes. In that stillness, you hear Pike exhale. And under her breath, say once more, come on. Come on. Vexalia leans forward. Pike, did it... I don't... She leans forward and places her hand over the front of her mouth, her nose. Is she a real shallow breather?
Oh, she doesn't breathe at all. Most of the time.
She licks her hand and slaps the side of Laudna's face, of which immediately Laudna sits up, jolted awake from the pain. Laudna, if you come back to the table, please.
Oh! What did you roll?
16.
Oh my god.
And right as she opens the door, you hear,
Oh god.
Oh, this asshole.
and looking just beyond it, you see 4 or 5 dozen riflemen, and then them flanked by what looks to be probably 50 or more Pale Guard, all completely surrounding the front of this house. Beyond that, you see across the way, elevated on a platform, a bit of a shine hits your eyes, and you see a glimmer of what looks to be some sort of glass, before you make out to be the light hitting some sort of a sight, as a large, intricate, metallic rifle sits trained at the door, and a white-haired figure behind it shouts into the air. Vexalia! Pike! Do I have your assurance or your authority? Vex steps out and kind of into the view of everyone present, arms up. You have my assurance, darling. The man back there with the rifle. Very well. Pale Guard! Rifle call, stand down! And you watch as he pulls it up, and this is a long, strange barreled rifle, before slinging it over his shoulder and stepping up from behind a barricade. All the other riflemen put their weapons to the side and kind of still train intensely on all of you as Vexalia steps out into the light. Pike steps out as well. Do the rest of you follow?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Trickfoot.
Yeah. Looking up to you.
Yeah, really like that.
I wanted to thank you very much for helping us and bringing our friend back.
Happy to help.
May I give you a hug?
Yeah. Goes out and
I'm gonna try
No, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it to your own character.
Okay.
hold on. I gotta.
Oh my god.
Gonna go to crit roll stats and look up Pike's stats here for a second. Shout out to crit roll stats. Amazing, wonderful people.
Love you, love you, love you.
Okay. What'd you roll?
17.
Okay.
Okay.
That's nice. I
In
wanted
the
to.
nosebleed meta
Okay.
territory.
I have to.
Okay. Pike kind of gives you a big hug and goes, "Wow, you're so fuzzy," and kind of like rubs the fuzz in the side of your legs a bit. Anything particular you're going for?
The holy symbol.
Oh, wow!
Okay.
What's the matter with you?
Sorry, I just have to.
Well,
You
get
go-
ready to do another resurrection.
You go ahead and like get your finger through the chain and begin to pull, and as she kind of pulls away from the hug, she kind of gets like caught, like I think you're caught.
Oh,
I just
shoot.
pulls your finger out of the chain, kind of adjusts it on her, and goes, "Sorry about that. It just gets caught on things."
Oh, yeah, my bracelets and all this hair. It just gets all tangled.
She
Thank
smiles.
you.
She gives you a wink, a knowing look. Well, feel free to come by the bakery, where I can see you
Okay.
in plain sight
Yes.
at all times.
I just.
Seemingly held aloft by some unseen necromantic powers, as it kind of just hangs there limply. It's the wings kind of. You've not seen this sort of puppeteering before. The head kind of looks up towards the rest of you, where it goes, "Oh, hello! It's so nice to meet all of you."
Okay, now
You can hear him too. You can hear him.
Yes, absolutely.
He goes, "Wow, that's really creepy. I'm gonna go. Bye."
Bye.
Thank you. Oh, happy to help. Goes over and, as kind of keeping an eye on this, goes over to Vex and like gives her a hug and kind of whispers in her ear, and then takes off and heads off to the bakery. Pate is now. She goes, "All right, so it's real nice to meet all of you for the first time. Well, not for the first time, but like really the first time. You especially, you're real nice looking."
Oh, it's so nice. So nice to meet you too. Is it Pate now?
No, he's still Pate.
Okay,
Still,
okay.
you know,
It's-
but he can fly.
Yeah,
I can
just like a normal.
I can
normal
sing.
dead rat can.
I can get real randy.
Oh, we've
Yeah.
heard.
Like this loud, high-pitched squeak, like two smooth bones are rubbed against each other, and just causes this like high, weird, off-kilter sound. Lady Vexalia goes like, "All right, that's interesting. Lovely. Can we not?"
Pate, save it for later.
Oh yeah, right. No worries, but no. So I don't want to put it all on display for free yet, you know.
Exactly,
Got to build some
later.
mystery.
Pate, this is Ashton.
It is so nice to meet you.
Oh, look at you! Look at you!
This is Orem.
Orem, you're even smaller.
What a couple of days it's been.
Oh wow!
You remember Imogen?
Imogen? Oh, do indeed. And like flies up this tiny little rat hand that puts it out, takes it, goes like. Yeah, and like kind of kisses it, but like
Pate,
the bone kind of.
Boundaries.
Gentleman.
We'll have to work on that. And this is FCG.
Smiley day to you.
Whoa! What are you?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, whoa, you are alive now.
It feels great.
It does. I just found out I have a soul. So.
Congratulations! That's amazing.
And then, of course, Fern, who.
Hello, oh hello, Miss Fancy. Hello.
All right, yeah, easy.
Sorry, it's just natural process, you know. Speak for yourself, darling.
Like I'm rethinking a lot of things. And that is Chetney.
Chetney. Hey, buddy. Puts his little, like, rat
I got a
fist
fist
up.
bump of, what are you okay?
Yeah, he's still made of bones and
He
rotting.
kind of snaps a little bit and
Oh,
hangs.
shit!
It's all right.
I can make a wood splash!
Whoa, this is quite a day, isn't it?
And this spell lasts like a minute or
24 hours.
This spell just lasts.
this.
Find familiar until you dispel them.
And last.
There's even more going on here, too.
Yes, there's more because of my pact.
Got a little more English going on here, huh?
Yeah.
Your pact with who?
He's just here now.
I have a request. I too am a bit of an inventor and an intelligent thinker myself. I have a design that I'm really hoping that maybe you could make. Something small. It's nothing crazy. I'm gonna dip my finger in the wine, and I'm gonna draw a little gun. So this would be for my monkey. But what it needs to do is it needs to be able to shoot little fire pellets. So it needs to be work under tremendous heat.
Are you asking
Would
for
you
a
be
gunky?
able to please say again?
A gunky? Are you asking for a gunky?
A gunky. A gunky, and it's also, it's so we can have better aim.
Roll a persuasion check.
Do it. Come on, natural 20. You gotta get this gun. You gotta get this monkey gun.
Come on.
Monkey gunky. Okay, persuasion.
Spread the
21.
Dorolo legacy.
21. You see Percy sits back in his chair, almost like leaning back into the high back portion of it, his kind of hands together. Are you asking me to craft a custom firearm for your monkey?
Yes.
And it's to shoot seeds.
Flame shit.
Flaming.
It's more solid than it sounds.
It's more solid. It's more solid than it sounds. But I'm thinking of something like it has a little chute. He can take them and then load them in.
Kind of puts his hands out on the table, like blinking a bit, and adjusts his glasses a bit, and Lady Vixalia goes, I mean, this isn't too different from the pop gun design that you made for a number of our children years ago. She goes, actually, I just might have something for you right now.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I cannot believe that worked.
This is how Planet of the Apes started.
How big is your monkey?
Mister.
Oh boy.
Put it on the table.
So immediately starts
over
jumping through the plates and starts grabbing and stuffing food in the mouth.
It's just a kid.
Oh, okay.
Right, so this is your monkey. I don't know what I was expecting.
This is his size, so something that would fit in the hands.
Certainly the most interesting dinner we've had in a while. He finishes his half-filled goblet of red wine, takes napkin. I'll return. And scoots the seat back and steps away from the table. After he leaves the chambers for a bit, the door closes.
Imogen, the time has come.
Oh, shit.
I just wanted you to know that I took my final inspiration from this, and I wanted you to have
I can hand it to her.
this horse. Your dreams so tormenting you for so long.
Does it move?
Why, yes, but it requires no metal of any kind for such a feat. Just the wood that's given to us from the earth. There's a little switch and everything, but don't worry about it.
Metal switch.
It only took me 17 hours to make.
Wow.
I believe the horse's name was Flora.
It was.
Chetney, that would be your finest work.
Oh gosh.
There's 415 pieces in there.
What material is the mane made out of?
That's a lot
The
of.
mane?
Mm-hmm.
It's a very unique wood. It comes from the southernmost part of Exandria territories where there's a stretch to it. Don't pull on it so hard!
Spreadsheet.
You can also chew on it, and it is edible in, dire circumstances.
I'm not going to lie, that is very impressive woodwork.
Thank you.
He's great.
Oh, there is a switch.
But no battery.
There's a
There's a
winder.
winder?
Careful, if you wind it the wrong way, it does explode. Just to keep people from fucking with it, that it doesn't belong to. I'm sorry, I'm very
just gonna-
protective.
That's all right, I understand.
See Pop Industries. If you ever want to upgrade or go back to, more rustic look.
Of course.
Oh.
I wouldn't recommend it for firearms, but there's a first time for everything.
Chetney, this is.
The shit? I know.
I mean, it really is.
Can you see why it was taking so long? I had to assemble it in small pieces.
This took a really long
I
time.
barely slept last night.
Looks like it travels easy, too.
Chetney, that's amazing.
Thank you. A prig to roll. I mean, His Grace. Wanted to make sure he knew.
Set it off.
Well,
It's a one.
Sorry.
I was just saying, I appreciate this. And I'll let you know if such an interesting idea to be commissioned comes to mind.
Thank you, Lady Dorola. I take the bell's hells open when I open it.
Oh no, what's it say?
Oh, shit. Oh, it's thick.
It's an invoice.
Glitter shit.
We owe him $800 for air conditioning?
My friends, if indeed you have this letter in your hands, then my fate has finally caught up to me. I have done many violent things in my life, some I am proud of and some I still deeply regret. I've already been running long running on stolen time. I feel the looming specter of recompense with every morning, and since our paths have intertwined, I chose to stare down directly without lament. I can assure you that I embraced my end with aplomb and left a mark on my foe they will never forget. In our comparatively brief time together, you have brought a light and blah, blah, blah. God, he's fucking purple prose. The world so continuously rolled by. Yeah, okay, I've been lucky enough, sure. You and the late Bertram Bell were the latest of these deeply appreciated encounters. Oh, he enjoyed our time with us. With every step, I worried you had all stepped into matters far beyond your ability, foolishly marching into oblivion like I once had been. Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it foolish. I now know I was wrong. Those that twist the roads of history to their own dark ends want us to believe we can do nothing. They have no power in the face of such ancient, terrible machinations. I know they are wrong. True bravery is to stand in the face of fear and doubt and march ever on. True bravery inspires others to fall in line behind you and defy their illusions. You inspired me to fall in yours, and for that I thank you. I have many debts to settle and gifts to disperse now that my days are closed. Whatever sunset I may have been running from for so long, I look forward to seeing Elia once more.
Elia?
Damn. I look forward to watching you all do great things from whatever realm calls me to rest. Remember me not just as a warrior, but as a friend. A friend in my own awkward way. Thank you. Now go stop this weird moon shit.
Is that what it says?
Eric's. My maple ginger cookie recipe.
Oh no. That's the worst.
Write that shit right now.
Do
What?
not do
that.
Travis Willingham.
You cannot.
Bet your
That
ass
is
I
not
can.
acceptable.
Take out a torch. So I can read the letter better. To the variant coin stores of Dumont on behalf of Lord Eric Eshteross. Heir,
Coin stores?
I'm just fucking reading the letter. Heir to the Prudage fortune and business. Did I say that right? In the eventual event of my demise, I leave to the members of the band known as Bell's Hells, Ashton, Laudna, Orem, Imogen, Timold, Fern Calloway, Letters, and that odd older gnome fellow, you fucking... my trusted weapon, Turmoil, and the ownership of the skyship, the Silver Sun.
Oh my god!
Calm down, he's dead.
I'm sorry, he's...
I also will upon the crew of the Silver Sun, under the guidance of Captain Xandus, a sum of 1 year's worth of payment for their services under Bell's Hells for as long, in accordance to our previously agreed upon wage contract, all executor responsibilities to Chetney Pakapi, including all monies. I made up that last time.
The weird thing is you read it to yourself that way, which is
Yeah,
even weirder.
none of us
stumbled up
heard
more.
any of it.
Shut up!
I'm so sad he's dead, but we got an airplane.
Well, you don't have shit yet because I got the will,
You got a
and
shot.
I'm in this house with a dead body.